Hey traders, so it's been a while since I do a recap. About 30k plus $30,000 a day on Aussie and short. Took it on two accounts, one funded account, 200k. Please don't ask me which prop firm is it, because nowadays I try not to recommend any prop firms, and secure about $9,000 profit on my personal ICMarkets account. So if you're looking for a broker that is reliable, link in the description. So if you look at Aussie Yen, for full transparency, this is our trade club, the 1%ers trade club setups channel. Posted the PNL here, 21k, also another 9k on my ICMarkets personal account. It was rather clean trade, 30k, 5.1R. We've been planning this since yesterday. You can actually see on our setups breakdown, our daily setups breakdown. I've already talked about Aussie and in fact since last Friday. Anyway, we also talked about it on our weekly Zoom discussion as well. We have it on every Sunday, plan out multiple scenario, and share the thought process of why I entered the trade, took the trade. Then of course it's a winner. It's just not just me. Actually a few other members also secured some really nice winner outside of Aussie. And see that gold long, pound yen short, beautiful, even scaled in about 50% here. Nice one for that trader. Then we got another trader here, nailed gold long. That's me, 21k, 20, yeah, just a 5.1R winner. So let's move on to our chart and let's break down why did I decide, what's the thought process behind the trade. So if you look at the daily, I've told all my trade club members in our weekly discussion, also our daily breakdown, I say that hey, although we've been seeing such a crazy bull run on the yen past, one of the main reason being if you've been actively trading, you pretty much know the yen index has been weakening like crazily for the past many months. And until 10th of July, that's when on 11th of July where we have a complete shift in direction. And of course when we start seeing this kind of bearish candle, we just didn't know it's going to lead to a massive sell-off. If we know, if we capitalize on this 1,000 plus pips move, it would have been 6-7 figures P&L. Of course we didn't know. So we only start knowing that by gaining evidence from the market, from the price tells us that we are officially in a seller's market when we see this bearish continuation to the downside. So after seeing this clear bearish continuation to the downside, then we know that hey, sellers are still in control. What's another evidence that told our traders that sellers are still in control? It was the fact that on, I think it was on 27th of September, we had a long wick or long tail sweeping the swing high area at 99.85. So after seeing this massive tail trying to sweep the liquidity above that 99.85 swing high level, then we know that hey, sellers are again still in control because there are passive sellers accumulating around this area. So very simple thought process. One level that I'm quite concerned is actually, if we look at the daily, is actually this level. So I'm quite concerned about this 98.43 area, as price has already done some bounce off here. So it tells me that we are sort of indecisive in the short term. We had some massive sell, swept the high at 99.85, but at the same time we're respecting the low. So when you see situation like this, normally what I do is, if I manage to capture a nice short like this, I'll try to secure my profit. In this case it's already not bad, it's about 5R plus. I'll secure my profit here. If price breaks the low, I'll then look for some follow through entry or follow up entries under 98.47 zone. So this is pretty simple. The thought process on this setup is pretty simple. So we got a TPF formation. Again, TPF is a pattern that we utilize heavily within our trade club. It's one of our best pattern. After seeing the TPF, we saw an exhaustion here as our entry trigger. So if you look at the 15 minute, we got candle slowing down, we got the angle rolling to the downside. That's what we call a rollover within our trade club, and that's when I pulled the trigger. Stop loss above the high. I'm actually using this swing high to measure my stop loss placement. And when I saw the aggressive meltdown candle, I knew that, hey, it's probably going to be a winner. Held on to the trade, and yeah, we just had that massive meltdown candle, literally just push price all the way through. My initial target was all the way down at 98.40, but after seeing such a crazy candle, I realized, hey, it's okay, I'll just call it a day. 5.1 30k plus is not bad. So that's pretty much it for the recap. To be honest with all of you, when I have this kind of 30k or 40 or 50k day, to me, it's just that it's just an evidence that the market is telling me I'm correct. The market is proving me correct. There's nothing to celebrate, because as a trader, you cannot get sucked into the P&L, which is the monetary outcome. Just focus on what we're supposed to do, which is have a rigid system. That's a must. Then create multiple scenarios, do your game plan, do your journal, do your review, and what's next is just be patient and wait for the next best setup. I personally only take the A+ setup, so to see things like this happen to me, it's just it's all about preparation. So that's it for the recap. I hope all of you learned something new from here, and if you like the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye bye.